Pocho, you're lame, dog. Quit saying my name, dog. You thirsty getting clout. You get no views on your podcast anyways, dog. Stop capping, my boy. Yeah, you reached out. You talk good about me. I never did an interview with you, my boy. You wanted to go on live. I never did, because why? I know what it is. You're making a narrative that's never going to happen. Dog, there's too much bloodshed, too much bullshit going on. Prison is prison. The streets is the streets.
Indictedtv.
I'm Jenny. Honestly, as a woman, I feel bad for you.
Honestly, as a woman, I feel bad for you. Who the hell are these haters? What it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy, Pocho of the Chicano Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Support a real one in the field. Today, we're talking about Jenny69 meeting up with BlueFase, baby, and collabing on some music, flirting, having a good time, being single, even though single sucks. If you're in a relationship, stop. The grass is not greener on the other side. It's AstroTurf, BBLs, and broken women. So don't be single in 2025. Stay home, man. Listen, we got haters coming for Jenny so hard, bro. It is amazing to me, people. Off the back, we talking about Jenny's haters today. Negra, Caponee, Pink, all these people, you'll notice, it's always like, notice the people that hate. You know what I mean? And we're going to look at the people that didn't hate, like Baldacci. Why do I always forget his name? It's not Little One, the other one from San Diego. Oh my God. They're showing love. So today we're talking about Jenny meeting up, hooking up, or just vibing with BlueFase. Being an adult, two consenting adults making music and having a good time together. Wow. And then we have these little haters, bro. Negra, didn't you go to prison? Weren't you put, didn't the FBI put you in prison or something, bro? And you think you have the moral authority to tell Jenny how she should live? This is wild. So today we're reacting to Negra hating on Jenny. And we're going to talk a little bit about Caponee. We're going to talk a little bit about everybody, bro. But this is wild, bro. I never understood why people hate so much on Jenny. Me just being cool with Jenny, I get hate sometimes. It's amazing to me. But at the same time, there's a lot of love. So let's hear what this fool. And then Blue D, dog. Blue Devil over here hating on Jenny because he can't get an interview.
Like, como dices tú, you're giving pobrecita vibes. You're giving, like, desperate vibes. Collabing is one thing. Behavior is another thing, you know. Y luego estás online llorando que porque la vida está como está, why people do whatever they treat you, how they treat you, you know, why.
Bro, I also don't understand this. Jenny has her social media, right? Jenny's Instagram page didn't run up on you, Negra, and run up in your house and say, follow me. You know, he didn't run up on you and be like, hey, you got to follow everything that Jenny, yeah, she collabs with popular blogs. She does this and that, but she's not going into your homes. You're going to find them. I always tell people, I'm on YouTube and these social media platforms. I didn't run up in your house and make you watch me. You got on YouTube, you got an account, and now you're looking for me, bro. So when you find me, deal with me and show some love and respect, if anything. But over here, you got people that went to... I don't think Jenny's ever even had a felony, bro. And this girl's over here dry snitching every video, telling the world about everything under the sun that has to do with prison, gangs, and the politics of gangs in prison, which is wild. Jenny's over here hanging out with a black dude. And that's the second part I want to talk to. Our people are racist, dog. So one, Negra has no room to be a moral authority, dog. Maybe you're just mad because you don't get to hang out with BlueFase. You got to go home to FatCon, bro. And that fool just gets fatter and fatter. I know, I get it. It's a rough world for you, homegirl. But don't put your bad energy on Jenny69 that's out there with BlueFase, a man that actually respects his body and takes care of himself, who's a real player out here. They're two players making player moves, dog. You don't think Jenny knew that our community was going to be racist, bro? One of the biggest things that our community hates on is black people. Let's be honest. The last thing anybody wants is for a woman of a Mexican house to bring home a black person. You feel me? Funny Carlos, shout out to him. He put it up saying, dude, it's not about if it was a Mexican dude that she was sitting on the lap of, everybody would be fine. But because it's a black dude, everybody's tripping, really in their feelings. You know, it's so amazing, bro. She didn't do anything. Yeah, he touched her butt, bro. They're both single. What a concept. You fools be letting Tyrone from Walmart down the street touch your butt for nothing. And Jenny's out here making money doing it. So step your game up if you're going to hate on Jenny69. This is wild, bro. You guys literally let random fools hit. And this is a superstar. Even if she did knock down with him, that's none of your business. But if she did, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. They're both single adults. You feel me? Living their best lives, famous. Why can't they have a little bit of fun? We're over here having fun when nobody's looking at our houses anyway. We're doing the same things. I hate when people point the finger, because remember, when you point the finger, 3 fingers are pointing back at you, my boy. So Blue Devil, I know you don't get no hoes, but you got to stop hating on the females, bro. It's so weird to see fools hating on females. I didn't want to hate on Negra. She was all respectful in person, but this whole Jenny having this moral authority is wild. A little bit.
Through the things that you go through, it's because you put yourself in those situations.
True.
It's sad. It's sad that you have to go out like that. Like, what is your problem? You're giving straight sucia, Figueroa, desperate, pobrecita vibes.
All right, there you have it.
Bro, I don't even want to know what Blue Devil said. I don't care. The main thing is, it takes one to know one. I think Negra is the pobrecita. She can't get a regular job, so she has to go around showing everybody the prison politics, bro. We don't need to hear those stories, bro. The people that watch that stuff is crazy, bro. Then most of them haven't been to prison. We don't need to keep showing prison. Prison is like the worst place you could go. Why do we glorify these things? So she glorifies prison life, and Jenny is glorifying her sexuality, her power, her music. I don't understand. Like, I feel like if anybody's pobrecita, it's Negra, bro. So Negra, stay in your lane. Focus on yourself, bro. You're always over here. It's always like that homegirl that thinks she's the real gangster, but when gangsters come around, they get all like, ooh. Because I already talked to homies from Avenues. You are not that kind of factor. Relax. Anyway, let's talk about Mr. Caponee real quick. Mr. Caponee's over here saying, is this your brown queen or whatever? Bro, don't worry about what we're doing, bro. Because first of all, dog, your women in Pakistan or Wakistan, they're all covered up, bro. There's no rights for women. So I'm sure you're used to oppressing women and oppressing their sexuality and holding them down. But don't get up into the Rasta community hating on us and worrying about us. We are very proud of our sexuality, proud of what we do. And movement and sensuality is a big part of being Latino, but you wouldn't know nothing about that because you're not Latino. That's the main point, bro. People don't want to hear some Muslim dude, wannabe Chicano dude, hating on a brown woman, bro. Stay in your lane. Stay up out of her business. You can never be with her, dog. You can never sit in the same room with her like I did, bro. You're still dressed up like you were a clown in the 90s. So stop it, Mr. Osama, and go back to doing whatever you were doing with your big old pants. Take Pink Rosie or whatever her name is, freaking clown-looking female that just keeps hating on Jenny. Just look at the people that are hating. Blue Devil, Pink Rose. I'm already forgetting her name. Negra. These are all like either lowlifes or people like, aren't pretty or, not good looking. I'm not trying to hate, but all the fools that get girls or handsome or the females that are popping, they weren't hating on Jenny. It's the fools that don't get girls. For me, it's always been ugly girls and ugly dudes that hate. You feel me? It's ugly dudes hating. And let's be honest, the real reason why everybody's hating is because she's with a black dude, bro. So Caponee, get off her jock. You're just being racist. Negra, you're just more hating because you're not popping like her. And even with that BBL, you could never beat her. And 3 or 4, I don't even know where I'm at now. Blue Devil, bro, just because you didn't get the interview, you don't gotta hate on the girl, bro. She's living her best life, popping more than any of you fools. She can see you from down there, bro. You guys could never be on her level. That's why you never interviewed her and why you'll never be around her, because you're not at that aura level. And it's real sad how our people just turn their back on people just because they express a little of their sexuality with an opposite sex. I don't know about you, but black women are beautiful. So I don't know why we have a problem with black men on the women's side. It's a contradiction. It's a double standard. And we need to do better, like Funny Carlos said. Go follow him. We need to do better. We need to move forward, not worrying about race. We have so much other things to worry about. There's so much going on in the world. Why are we worried about Jenny? All you guys, if she's not taking money out of your pockets, don't worry about her because she's filling her pockets. One last thing, bro. I always had envy. People always envied me. And now I found a way to monetize that envy. And that's what she's doing. She's monetizing the envy you guys have, the racism you still hold, the prejudice, and also just because you don't look as good as her, or you're not as ambitious as her, or you made choices that you could never, do what she does, you want to hate. And that's sad, bro. That's sad. We need to uplift our women. And for the women that are hating, we need to check them with love. It's all respect, Negra, but you got to get it together, bro. Stop worrying about other people. Worry about yourself, man. You guys got enough problems to deal with. Caponee, worry about yourself. You got all kinds of problems, and your people even have problems. So everybody, show love to Jenny69. Let me know in the comments below if you think Jenny69 is being a little hoochie mama, if it's cool, if it's okay, if it's because we are racist as a community. We do not want black people in our families. I don't have that in my family. I remember when my second cousin, but my cousin Erica brought a black dude home, and they're still married to this day, bro. Have little brown and black babies. Because in the Bay Area, bro, we don't trip on that. We're not caught up. That's why LA needs to evolve, and why the music industry will never really catch on, because there's so much divisions in race and gangs and cities and areas. You can never get it together to become on a mainstream level. And that's what Jenny's doing. The last opinion I have today is that Jenny is broadening her audience to a black community of people that want to see beautiful brown and black people together. And even if it's a little edgy, little hoochie mama, that's okay. That's what makes you watch, bro. If she was over here doing a cooking class with him, all perfectly dressed up, you guys would not be watching. So blame yourself before you blame Jenny. In the comments below, let me know what you think about Jenny, about hating ass Negra, about Blue Devil, about all these fools. It's just crazy, fool. Shout out to Baldachi for not hating. Shout out to everybody else in the comments for telling her to keep doing her thing. And Jenny69, if you see this girl, I'm sad it wasn't me, I'll be honest, but I'm happy that you're out there having a good time. And be happy. Don't worry about these haters. You know what you're doing. Keep it going, my bad. This is your boy Pocho, one of the Pocho of the Chicano podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Support a real one in the field, and let me know in the comments. All right, it's your boy, and I'm out.